time now for a live edition of the Lowe Down, which means I'm only allowed 30 seconds, no more, to answer the 5 questions, because normally we record it later and I basically talk forever. Robbie, Earle, Tim Howard, who's got the first question?
I do. North London Derby, Arsenal 1-0. What impressed you most about the victory?
I think that Arsenal weren't brilliant. And I think that very situation, that they didn't go there and play incredible football, but still left with the victory. I kind of love that it was 1-0. I kind of love that they ground it out, makes it sound negative, but I think actually that's a positive. Substance over style is rare for Arsenal, because normally they can win with such style. But today they couldn't. They had a lot of absences. And for me, to get a 1-0 win at Tottenham this early in the season, when the pressure was already on, all of those things, basically, was what was so impressive. Rob?
Wow. I'm going to the other end of the table. What does Sean Dyche have to do with Everton to turn things around? 4 defeats from 4 games.
Oh, gosh. I think the funny thing, we were talking about it yesterday, is that they score goals, but it's the back line, you know, they're conceding so many and collapsing, which is so unlike Sean Dyche. So it has to be, doesn't it, the most absolute back-to-basics week in training that there's ever been under Sean Dyche. Can you imagine the hours on the training field, like Lee Dixon used to talk about under George Graham at Arsenal? It's got to be the same. Tarkowski and Keane, they've got to sort the back line out and just forget scoring goals. Just get a 0-0 draw next weekend, whoever they're playing. Just get a 0-0 draw. That'll be the first step towards where they need to be. Tim?
Yeah, question number 3. Forest, famous win at Anfield.
Yeah.
Any concerns at all for Arne Slot and Liverpool?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because we didn't see the game in its entirety, because it was in part of there was 5 games, I think, at the same time, and we had the Palace-Leicester game. So I didn't see sort of as to what yet. I'll read about it, but as to yet what was the downfall from Liverpool. I suppose honeymoon periods always come to an end. It was relatively short, 3 wins in 3 for Arne Slot. Home defeat's never good. A home defeat against a smaller team, never good. But if you look over the past couple of years, Liverpool have had the odd random defeat to a kind of middle-ranking team like a Palace or a Forest. So, no, I think maybe it might turn out, actually, Tim, to be a good thing. Dust themselves down, learn that it's not that easy in the Premier League, and go again. Rob?
The team who beat Everton late on was Aston Villa, with a very exciting goal. But Aston Villa this season, can they cope with Premier League and Champions League? Are they equipped?
Well, when you say cope, no, they're not going to win both of them. They're not going to win either of them. But can they get deep into the Champions League and still maintain
top 4?
Top 4. I think their bench is much stronger than it has been in a number of years. I've been an Aston Villa fan, not an actual fan, but like, you know, I've been a fan of Unai Emery's Aston Villa since he came in. I think, I think they can. I think they will look at what Newcastle did. They have a stronger squad than what Newcastle had the year before. I think if they can get to anywhere near the quarterfinals, the Champions League, and be in the top 6, that'll be an unbelievable season from Aston Villa. I think he's got that in the locker in terms of himself and his squad. Tim, last question.
FanFest. In Philadelphia, you had a cheesesteak. You ate a cheesesteak. I don't think you loved it.
Not a big fan of the cheesesteak.
Fair enough.
No, couldn't work out if it was cheese or steak.
A little bit of both. Are you excited to try a Chicago-style hot dog in Chicago coming up?
A hot dog? Is that what they're... I thought it was
a Chicago-style hot dog.
I'm not really a hot dog fan. I don't like the Frankfurter. Isn't that what they call them?
So you're not excited?
No, I'm not excited about that, because Frankfurters, for us, is that what they're called? Isn't that what they're called?
Frankfurters, yeah.
Right, I don't like a Frankfurter. The ones that come in the water, I don't like them. I like a sausage.
I think this might be...
From England, we would have like a regular sausage in our buns, right? So that's what I like. So anyway, I would like to try the deep dish pizza, because I've never had that. Is it very doughy?
I'm into that.
Is it very doughy, though? I don't know if I like very doughy. It gets very bloated afterwards, but I'm going to give it a go. Wow, let's not do a live lowdown ever again. NBC Sports YouTube channel is the place for your original content. Premier League update with all the goals, the 2 Robbies podcast, and this craziness, the lowdown as well. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And if you want even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.